So I've been wanting to try this new broadhead, relatively new broadhead called the Trifecta. This one particularly is nicknamed the Stealth Bomber. And it's crazy looking. It's single bevel, it's two blade, it's 150 grains. And the 10-toe tip is actually not aligned with the main blades, but perpendicular to them. So I've been trying to get a good shot at some of these hogs, but haven't had an opportunity. And this day I decided to go to this blind, and then I knew that they were coming in right at dark. So I figured this is going to be a great opportunity. So I get there early enough, and I got deer coming in, and they're enjoying their time, eating their corn, good-looking deer. And I'm also doing some deer scouting there for bringing my daughters here later this year. Sure enough, right at dark, this single hog comes in, right? He comes in on a string, but it's a bit too dark, and some of the green lights turn on, but man, I couldn't really get a good look at him. So it was kind of hard for me to actually shoot at the hog with not really seeing exactly where I wanted to shoot. So I kind of have to wait and be super patient and let the hog come in, kind of wait for all three green lights to turn on to see if I had a good opportunity then. But the hog would move in, the light will turn on, and then he would stop while just eating, and then the lights would go off. So he went on this dance for quite a while and never really gave me a good broad side shot. So I'm like, man, I've got to do something about it. Obviously, my heart rate is through the roof, and my phone actually detected that my heart rate was not normal, and it was way too high, and it actually sent me a notification, which I've never had that happen before. So you could tell my vidulacas were off the roof here. So then I was like, man, how do I had a flashlight that is just a green light, and I said, I've got to figure a way to actually shine this green light at the hog. So the hog is right there, and I'm gonna have to be super quiet. So I get my switcher out, and then I kind of lay the switcher across on one side of the window to kind of give myself a little bit of a floor to where I could actually put the green light. So I waited for the sensor green lights to go off, and then I turned my green light up to the sky and slowly lowered it and placed it on top of the switcher so it would shine directly at the hog right below the feeder. That worked really good, and then I was about to draw again, and he was again right behind that leg of the feeder where I didn't really have a good look at the vitals. So I realized it wasn't enough light, so I said, well, here goes nothing, right? So I actually took out my regular white flashlight and pointed up to the sky, the whole thing again, and was able to actually have both lights shining at the hog. And I knew it was just now a matter of time until he gave me a good shot. He still remained behind that leg of the feeder, but eventually he gave me just a little bit of a window. He was broadside, and you can see right when I take the shot, he kind of quarters towards just a little bit, but I was able to thread the needle right between the leg of the feeder and the hog, right? And so here goes running out. That is money. Money, money. Right there. So first impression, perfect pass through, no issues there. The broadhead was in great condition. My arrow was intact, but then, I was really struggling finding good blood, and the shot wasn't badly placed. It's just I was finding small droplets like you see here on the leaves, and but it never really got like a super strong blood trail. So eventually tracked him, and up until I actually found the hog. So the feeder, that's the blind over there. So the feeder, you can see the legs of the feeder right there. That's the leg of a feeder. Must have been 60 yards. Here's big. Ooh, that's a nasty cut with a Trifecta broadhead. Heck yeah. Trifecta broadhead. Pretty nasty. And there you have it. That was a great test on the Trifecta broadhead. This was an 84-pound pig. Pretty decent size. We'll continue to try this broadhead on bigger hogs. Great penetration, great pass through. The broadhead performed great. Wasn't too happy about the blood trail, but we'll continue to test it. Hope you liked the video. Hope you enjoyed it. And figured on my way out, I'll show a clip of this little guy I saw when I was leaving. See ya.